Hi, so today I wanted to talk about a question that's always on the music production Facebook groups and forums, and that is which DAW or digital audio workstation should I use? And the answer to that is it really does depend on what you're trying to achieve, what you've got access to, and also what you're comfortable with. For example, if you've got a Mac, you can use Logic Pro. If you don't have a Mac, you can't use Logic Pro, it's as simple as that. There's also software like Pyramix that you can't use on Mac, you can only use on PC. So think about what you've got first. Also your budget as well. If you don't want to spend too much money, yeah, I wouldn't go bankrupt just to get the best DAW, because it is really what you're comfortable with. I actually grew up using Cubase when I was in school, and that was still fine. You can still do loads of stuff with it now. Now I actually use Logic Pro 10 mainly and Ableton. But it really just depends. For Logic, I personally prefer it for composing and writing with. I like to play my MIDI keyboard with Logic. And Ableton, I like to make mixtapes and do a lot of remixes on there, because it is really good for kind of flexing the audio on Ableton, and the sampling's really good on there as well. But you can still do it all on whichever DAW, it's whatever you're comfortable with. But generally, I guess Logic is really good for MIDI, Pro Tools, it's great for audio, Ableton's really good for electronic music, as is FL Studio and Reason, but you can do whatever on any of them as long as you get good and comfortable. A guy that actually teaches me, a guy called Paul Bailey, he uses software called Pyramix, which is something that, yeah, I wouldn't use personally. But that, for him, it works perfectly because he records a lot of orchestras and classical music, and that's really good for comping takes for when you've got hundreds of audio takes. So it really depends. If you're an electronic musician, maybe not use Pyramix, or Pro Tools, maybe not as much, but Pro Tools still has some amazing, great synths, and you can basically do it all in whatever. I wouldn't start asking what should I use, just stick one, use it, see if you like it, and if you don't like it, you haven't wasted any time. There's still a lot of learning processes to do with going through different DAWs. Like, I remember last year I made a song on FL Studio, which isn't really a piece of software that I'd use most often. That song actually has the most SoundCloud hits out of all of my songs, so yeah, people seem to like it. But yeah, FL Studio is great for making beats. But yeah, they're all great, to be honest. In this day and age, they're all really good. Just get good at it and just keep on going. There isn't really an answer to it. You can't really answer, yes, Ableton is the best, or yes, Logic is the best. Because, depends what you want to make, depends on your budget, depends on your workflow, depends what you resonate with as well. Like certain programs you might not resonate as well with other ones, so just try them out, get demos, go in your friend's house. If they've got Pro Tools, for example, ask if you can have a play around, see if you like it. If you go in another friend's house, if they've got Reason or Logic or whatever, have a play around on that, and just try and get a good feel for it. And then once you get a good feel for one you enjoy and like and you feel familiar with, then purchase it. But I won't go bankrupt just to get the latest DAW, because you can still do loads of great stuff on Logic 9, or even I used to use Cubasis, which is the basic version of Cubase. You can still record MIDI and audio with that. At the end of the day, it's about your ideas and your ear more than which piece of software you use. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope I answered a few queries. Catch you next time.